Good morning, USA. What up, man?
So we got the, what do we call this?
I don't know, but it's the new look.
This is the new look.
With a W.
So the thing is that we're not just doing a new look about this. We're also gonna do a new look about us.
Us, yeah. This is the rebirth, for real, the rebirth.
So we actually got a couple of challenges going, challenging each other to do uncomfortable things. Mm-hmm. We just did a challenge. You want to tell them?
I was gonna say, let's back it up a little bit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So Oscar came to us on our group text, and he was like, "So you guys want to do a social media post challenge?" And we're like, "Okay, cool." So we decided to do it for a week, and then that was going good. And then I was like, and then we decided to do it for 2 weeks, because you know, you suggested.
Yeah,
that.
I was like, "Yo, man, who got skin in the game? Let's do it for 2 weeks." You know.
Yeah.
And
y'all want to tell them who won?
This guy.
He won.
Yeah.
And I messed up because I was gonna. Yesterday I got so busy because I was at church all day, and then I forgot to freaking post.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I forgot. So
I was gonna win anyway.
Yeah, but I still lost.
That's just his excuse. He's like, I lost because of
no.
because of you.
I lost because this man right here. He posed how many different videos?
I post a lot. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna make content of everything, no matter what. I didn't have like a niche. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm gonna post anything and everything.
Yeah.
I posted motivational stuff. I posted my kids. I posted pictures with like letters and captions.
Yeah.
I even
Funny
posted
stuff.
remixes. Yeah, funny stuff. Like I was just one.
I like that when you posted that it was about value and said the realtors are good.
Oh yeah, the realtors.
The realtors
you know,
are gonna
they want top price. You know, for the listings and everything. So you know, I want top dollar too. Like you know, because realtors are always talking about what's the best price. That was what I used. The best price. What's the best price you could do for me to remodel this bathroom? Quick
I gave
remodel,
it to you.
12 by 24 tiles, standard tub. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. And you're like, look, charge your best price because they're gonna list it for the best price.
Yeah, for the best price.
Yeah.
So yeah,
no
that was
offense
cool.
to the realtors that I know, but
No,
it's just
it's
what it is.
for fun, you know.
Yeah, man. Business is business, man.
Yeah.
Non-personal.
No salesperson's ever gonna get mad at that.
Yeah. So how many videos did you post?
I think the last time I counted was like 21.
21.
That's great.
And that was at
in
what?
14
Damn.
days.
14.
You know, I'm so mad because I was at 18.
Yeah, she
but
was
I
crushing
lost
us.
before.
Yeah, you were
But
crushing
this
us.
is a good segue, though. It's a good segue.
It's okay, because sometimes it's like a setback can catapult you to, because it wasn't you just didn't just miss it to miss because you were, you know, you had to take care of business.
But all right.
We're gonna talk about that today.
Yeah, let's talk about that. But you gotta be accountable for your actions, right? Because like I told you, he put me onto scheduling posts.
That's true.
So you knew you was doing something the next day, even when you went on vacation. She posted when she went on vacation.
Yeah.
But if you really wanted to like chill out, strategically, you could have did your content and then schedule it for those days, and then just sat back and chilled.
It's true. But I didn't think of it that way and that's my bad, and I have to learn to set time aside to handle business instead of setting time aside each day, right? And that translates into everything else too. So, but the day of, I was like, I really want to post something about this particular topic, which is what we're going to talk about next. But I wanted to say my thing on the way there, and I wanted to be able to record myself, and then I wanted to watch it. It like, you hear I, all ego, right? So it's not that it was like ego in the bad way. It was just like I was thinking like, oh, okay, da-da-da-da. But in me thinking so much, I ended up allowing my day to just and then I was like, oh, damn, he's right. I totally didn't post. So should we talk about why I didn't post?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, so I joined this women's circle, and it is basically, you know, women getting together, trying to heal generational traumas, wounds, a lot of spiritual stuff. And long story short, there's several medicines that this shaman lady offers, right? And I felt called to do the BUFO aloe veras. So that's the toad. It's found in Mexico and it's found in Arizona and maybe Colorado, I believe. And so basically this toad secretes a poisonous venom out of its glands. Mm-hmm. And what people do is they dry that up and then you smoke it, right? And the toad is supposed to be, well, not supposed to, it is 5 to 6 times stronger than DMT. I forgot how to spell DMT. So, I mean, how to pronounce DMT. But we can, have little, things popping up so people can see. So, I read all about the different things. Cambo is another medicine, and then this cactus that I can't think of the name right now is another medicine that helps you have essentially ego death, right? So as I was reading all the different medicine variations, it was like a no-brainer that I wanted to do that one. And to me, it didn't feel like, yeah, dude, I'm about to go do this, man, and da-da-da-da. It was just very calm, very okay, I'm ready. It's time. What I have done before that was a spiritual thing with a shaman was in Mexico, a temazcal. You know what that is? No. You're Mexican.
I just know mezcal.
I'm Mexican, but the only person I know from my family that's Mexican is my dad. I'm not in touch with.
Okay. Yeah. So the Aztecs have this tradition for a long time that they would take the volcanic rocks and they would call them abuelitas, and they would place them in this dome that looks kind of like an igloo, but it's for hot. It's for heat.
Okay.
So you go in there with a shaman. They bring these rocks from the volcanoes, and in the middle there's some dirt dug out, and you put the rocks in there, and the rocks are burning hot, okay, because they're hot. And those are called las abuelitas because, they come from earth. So it's been around for a long time. So that experience was good because you got to sweat. You got to sweat a lot of things out. And you're in there for an hour. You're not in there until you can't take it. You have to take it. That's the point, is to cleanse yourself.
So you went to Mexico and did this?
I did that in Mexico, yeah.
And Playa del Carmen?
It was it was in Cancun technically, but not in the tourist area. It was a hour, some change away. So anyways, I had done that, and that was cool. And I never did anything crazy or anything that extreme before. But this time around, I was I feel good. I feel fine doing this. I feel like it's the right time. And so I was on my way, and I just posted a reel about it, and I was so nervous. So nervous.
I saw it.
Yes, I was oh my God. And
did you think you were not coming back? You thought you were just
No, I didn't think that at all, because I did some research too, and nothing negative has really been said, right? So I'll give you the play-by-play. So I get there, and the lady is okay, this is a sacred medicine. Make sure you set the intention for what you want to get out of it. This is not just for shits and giggles. This is not a recreational drug. This is nothing like that, okay? So I was okay. And I don't hear. Oh.
Well, you good.
So I had already been doing some work leading up to this day in different aspects, which I feel got me ready. It's day 1 of the project, day 2 of the project, day 3, and you get to certain phases of your project. Well, I've gotten through certain phases, and I felt like it was appropriate, right? So she's okay, this is how you do it. You do it through your mouth, and you take it up to your brain, and you hold it for as long as you can. So we're going to do a small dosage first, so you get kind of acclimated with it. And then once we see that you're doing okay, then we're going to give you more. So I was okay, cool. So I do the thing, and the ego wants to be itself. You already start to kind of
fight it?
Yeah. You don't want to feel that good feeling in a sense. So you want to let go of the smoke. And she's no, you have to hold it. So as the smoke was going up there, I started to see the kaleidoscope. The shapes, those pictures you see sometimes, those trippy pictures where you see the same pattern. So I started to see stuff like that, and moving, and
instantly.
Yeah. And I was ooh, ah. But you have so many layers of yourself. you have the curious side, then you have like your ego, and then there's just so many layers, right, of yourself. And so the first time around, I started to see little things, and I was like, oh, wow. Like, it was so nice. Like, it felt so right, if that makes sense, right? And then they let me hang out there for a few minutes. I don't know how long the time went, because I don't, what is time, right? I don't have my phone. I'm not here, right? So then I did it again, and I did more, I guess. And man,
how long did it go from you microdosing to like the full blast?
I did the little bit, and then I laid down, and then that probably lasted several minutes, maybe 10 minutes. I really have no idea. Any concept of time.
How did it feel to you though?
It felt like
did it feel like forever, or was it like, did it feel like 15, 20 minutes?
Time is such a human thing that I didn't even think about that. Like, that's not even in your scope, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I did it the second time, and I was like, okay, I have to hold it in longer. So I started to see the things, and then, your body just relaxes. And when I tell you, I felt what love is. Like, not when you are in love with somebody, but I felt what love is. And I also felt so much gratitude. So much gratitude for everything, for those ladies, for every single thing that exists. And you just feel it, and it almost feels like, when you see a ripple, and it's like, it's like waves. You're feeling it. You're like, wow, oh my God. And then you go through these parts, right? And I was laughing at a certain point, and I was like, oh my God, like, it just feels so good to laugh. And then I was just like laughing, like liberated laughing, like, oh, I haven't laughed like this in forever. And that lasted a little while. And then as my ego was trying to like interject a little bit here and there, and as I would not allow it to, and I was just like, because you hear like God's voice saying like, hey, it's cool, like, just be. And my hands are like in the earth, and I was like, the more I don't move and the more I'm like just stuck touching the grass, the better I feel. It's like you can feel the earth's vibration or something, like just magnetically pulling you into that. And when you do that stuff, you purge. Purging is you get rid of things in your body, like you spit or you throw up or whatever, right?
Different, or you shit yourself.
Yeah, mucus. But I didn't shit myself, thank God. I just spit a lot, but a lot. So the point of it too is, if your ego is worried about you spitting, then you haven't fully let go. You haven't really surrendered. You're still operating, oh my God, do I look okay? Am I going to look stupid if I have spit on myself? Oh my God, I'm going to get dirty. Like, that's all such material things, right? Such like 3D kind of thinking.
So this is nothing like DMT? Like, because DMT, you kind of like pass out and then you go into your trance, or...
Yeah, I don't...
You were awake the whole time.
You can say that. If you were to record yourself, you could see yourself moving. Like, another thing that I've never done DMT to say what DMT is like, but now I have to. So another thing is like, okay, I don't want to overthink. If my body wants to do something weird, I'm just going to let it, right? Because in any kind of spiritual practices, what does the medicine man do? He'll like hit you. He'll like do things, even if it's with like either with leaves or with like his hand. That's how you move energy, right? So I was like, okay, if my body wants to do stuff, I'm gonna let it. So I felt like stuff here, and that's where I have a lot of tension. So I started to like hit my body on the earth, and then hit this lower section on the earth, kind of like, okay, let it go. And that was like one aspect. There was also a blanket there that my body moved so much that like the blanket was here and I was over there. But they just let you do whatever you feel like you got to do, you know? So that happened, and I touched some parts of my like center points, which is like your chakras, right? And then I also started doing like things with my hands and all these kinds of things that I naturally like to do anyways. So later on, this lady read me a card, and it's funny because it's all connected. But part of it too is you're spitting, right? And you have this saliva coming out, and as that was happening, part of me wanted to like clean myself. And I heard the girl say, "Oh, you want a napkin?" And I was like, hold on, that's a trick question. No, I don't want a napkin. I'm just going to let it happen. She's like, okay. And so I'm like, okay, I guess I passed that test.
That's a trick question.
Yeah.
What if you would have took
Then that just tells my ego is still very present, right? I'm still like holding on to control, right? So as I was spitting, I was like, you know what? This is like becoming a baby again. What do babies do? They just spit bubbles. They're just in baby mode, right? So that's what I felt like. I was like, I feel like a baby, and I'm just gonna be. I'm just gonna be. And I started laughing, saying, oh my God, everybody should do this. Oh my God, this feels so amazing, blah, blah, blah. And then out of nowhere, I just start crying. But like crying in such a way that it was like coming from deep in me, right? And it was like such a, finally I'm letting go of this sadness. And as I was crying, I could hear something, I don't know if it's God's voice or my higher self or something, saying like, you're worthy of letting go of that. It's okay, like, let it go. You don't have to hold on to that. And I was like, wow, that's so beautiful. And I cried about that too. And I spit more and more spit. It's like the more you spit, the better, you know, in a sense. Because if you're purging, then you're purging. So that was like a really beautiful moment in itself. Then I felt like hitting my heart, like just hitting it a lot for a while. Like, you know, like to break up something in there. And then I let it go, and I did more hand things. And I don't know how long the whole thing was, to be honest, because even the next day I was still very like nothing anybody could say is going to piss me off, because I understand everybody so deeply now, you know? And that's like the gist of it. But the actual experience itself is uncomparable.
Did it help? Do you think it helped? Like, you know, what do you see in yourself now that you didn't see in yourself before, or what do you feel changed from before and now?
I see that before I wanted to control too much. Even though before I realized that controlling is not a good thing, right? But everything happens in layers, I believe. You know, like let's say you have an epiphany about something, maybe 6 months to a year, you might have an additional part of that epiphany about that thing you had a year ago. So it's like an accelerated version of that, I guess, like, because you're able to see, whoa, wow, just let go of control. If you let go of control, you'll be happier, you will attract more, you'll get out of your own way, like a lot of things. And it also gave me this like peace of everything's going to work out however it's supposed to work out. And we all know that, right? But it's the feeling of that inner peace that may not be that easy to feel if you're just saying it to yourself. But you know, because you experience that things do work out, but it's like a calmness inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I also feel more like there's no need to get in my way, for me to get in my own way. Because God already showed me all these things. So, like, let's just do it. What are we waiting for? You know? But I will say the ego is very strong. When we're here operating in this reality, our ego does take the driver's seat. And every day you got to remind yourself, hey, don't forget that. Hey, meditate on this, journal on this. Because it's easy to go back into what this reality is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And allow the day-to-day, like, oh, I got to clean the house. I got to do laundry. I got to do this. I got to do this. If I go off of everything on my to-do list, I could just spend my entire life doing chores. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
So what would you say that you, based on that experience, your understanding, your clarity that you got, what have you been like noticing in actual, like you said, action?
Okay, so my friend, Camille, I was talking to her the other day, and she was talking about her business, her flip and this and that. And the old me would have second guessed saying anything to her about me being a part of it, because I'll be like, oh, whatever, and just like not thought about it and be like, missed opportunity, right? But I just blurted it out. I said, hey girl, if you do this really cute oval or circular shower curtain ring, and you do some cute vintage style curtains down to the floor, you put a cute rustic stool there with some nice candles, the aesthetics to that bathroom, you're going to really set it off, And she was like, oh, I have a stager. And I was like, okay, cool. You can tell her to do that. Like, I didn't think twice about it. It wasn't like my ego was hurt by any comment.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. Tell her to do it, whatever. And she was like, well, actually, maybe you could do it. And I said, yeah, I'll do it for free. I don't care. I just want pictures. I really don't care. You're my friend. You've been my friend forever. Like, thank you for providing a place for me to take pictures, platform. And she's like, no, I will pay you and this and this. And I was like, okay. And I just kept going instead of me trying to take away from myself like I usually would and be like, So that like confidence is like just there without me being like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, so do you think that's like
that's
enough?
huge. That's huge. Okay. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, like something like.
Yeah, like.
So we got a new Jenny.
Hey!
Yeah. Let's go. I'm excited for you.
Testosterone.
I'm excited for you. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm excited too.
So these are the things that, like, I've been having a lot of conversations with a lot of people, and that's one thing about me. Like, if someone's sharing something with me, like you said, I'm like, maybe I should not say anything. I've been very bold too, like, asking questions, like for example, you're saying this, okay, let's talk about actions. What have you executed, right? And I've been doing that a lot lately too, and I've been hearing a lot of good feedback, because I'm not holding back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not being a douchebag. No,
I don't.
But I'm just like, okay, cool, I get it, but what are you gonna do about it, like type stuff. Like what do you feel like? What solutions do we have for those things? And that's awesome. But that's awesome. Go ahead.
No. So I want to say, because for me, all these things are happening in my life, and I see it like God's plan is so perfect.
Yeah.
Right? I never believe that God's late. He's on time. We're the ones that are in a rush.
Yeah.
So I have been asking God to send me women. I want to be surrounded by more women that are like on my page, people who are on my vibe, all those things. And this woman's circle was brought to me inadvertently through you, because of the person you know. And then she contacted me, and then I met this lady, the shaman. She doesn't call herself a shaman, but that's basically what she is.
Yeah.
She's doing God's work in a lot of ways, right?
Yeah.
And my vision board says shamanism, and it has all these spiritual things. So I feel that it's a great way that the year has started. A lot of good things happened in January, in February, and here we are, and it's just going to keep getting better and better and better. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I see myself like this birth of the spiritual person that is going to be able to connect all the people that I know that are called to it, to maybe her, or maybe I will be a person who transforms into this spiritual guide or healer or whatever, the things that I've been feeling for a long time that I've been too insecure to pursue, I'm finally done neglecting that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just being here to serve how God gifted me to serve.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. No, and that's good because I've been thinking about, challenging each other, but I feel like we're doing this in so many different levels. We're challenging ourselves in our business. We're challenging ourselves spiritually. We're gonna challenge ourselves now physically, like taking this to a whole new level.
Full circle.
You know what I'm saying? Like 2023 is that year, like that we kept saying.
Of challenges.
And then like the breakthrough. But how are we gonna break through if we're not challenging each other? If we're afraid to hurt somebody's feelings, especially your friends that are there for you? Like me and her always bump heads, all the time.
Always.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
To the point where I'm like.
But the thing is that we have to do that. We have to do that. And I sometimes feel uncomfortable for doing that because I'm like, shit, I don't feel like I'm doing enough.
But I told you, like, I feel like my downfall is that I'm so nonchalant. Like, yo, all right, whatever. But
you've been changing on that too. You've been switching that. You've been more outspoken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you told me, come on, Tyrone, you got good ideas, man.
You do.
Like,
speak up, man.
Speak up, man.
You can't be neutral this time.
Yeah, like speak up.
That's not really how he sounds like that.
But we have to do that, man. And that's what friends are really for. Friends are not just like, bro, let's go to the bathroom, man, at this bar, take a line of Coke. Or it's okay, man, you feel bad, let's go get fucked up. No, bro. Friends are like, wake the fuck up.
Fuck up. Like,
wake up.
So now that we're talking about that, let me look at my DM. I had a friend, right? I'm not gonna name him, but if he watches this, he'll know who it is. But he DM'd me, and he DM'd me a couple times. I thought he was being an asshole to begin with, and. He was like, what did he say? Okay, right here. Boom. He was like, first he was like, bro, you got big, right? And then he was like, damn, nigga, you're huge. Come on, bro. Like, he was being an asshole about it, right? But he always he was like, bro, like, you got big. Nobody is going to tell you, like, unless it's like you're real, like a friend, like I care about you.
I tell you all the time.
You told me that, yeah.
I don't give a damn.
And then I posted a picture of like when I was in the bank.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, bro, you let yourself go, but it's okay, man. It's never too late to bounce back.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you're right. And then I was basically like, this whole time I was like taking it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
have feelings. Everybody has feelings.
Yeah, but I've been telling myself that like for a long time. Like, damn, bro, you let yourself go. You let yourself go. Like, what's up? What you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And last year I kind of was trying to do something about it.
Yeah.
But then I let my foot injury get in the way. And then I use that as an excuse. As, I can't do this. I can't do
That's
that.
life, right?
Oh, damn, the doctor's telling me, like, we got to chop your... I got really depressed when the doctor told me I had to get surgery. And I'll be sat down for, like, 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
I can't go to work for 6 to 8 months.
Is this the first time you said that you got depressed about it? Or have you talked about it before?
On the podcast is the first time.
No, but in general, in your life.
Yeah, I talked about it, like that's
saying,
depressing.
this... Because sometimes I feel that if we feel a certain way, we might talk negatively to ourselves, but we may not process to ourselves.
Yeah.
Or confirmation bias, like you're telling yourself this so you're going to believe it.
That too.
Yeah.
But if you process it and you break it down, whether by yourself or you journal or to somebody that you confide in, then I find that it dismantles the fear of it. It dismantles the monster that is the fake monster.
Yeah, so I told him, I was like, bro, like, I'm on some David Goggins shit. fuck that foot.
You better keep up, foot. I mean,
nah, for real. Like, when I was in the other house, you seen how small my house was. You ever gone to the other? All right, so it was small. Like, literally the size of this room in the kitchen was pretty much the entire downstairs of the house. And I was like, no, my goals are to move into something bigger next year. There's no fucking way. That's because I got depressed because of that. Because there's no fucking way I'm going to be able to get a bigger house. And I'm going to stay here, recovering here in this little fucking house. Like, how can I recover? You? Yeah, so it motivated me to say, fuck this foot. Like, if I get this house, there's no fucking way I'm going to get that surgery.
Yeah.
Because I have to constantly work. And the thing, whatever I have in my, for backup savings is not going to cover 6 to 8 months paying this house. Yeah. So I got no choice but to work and be like, fuck that foot. Because they're not, the doctors are not going to tell you, bro. The doctor not one fucking time told me, bro, lose weight. The first thing she went to is, you need surgery. You need to cut your foot in open. They literally were going to detach my foot and reattach it to fix whatever the fuck is going on down there. When she told me that, the rest was history. I don't even know what the hell she told me because in my mind is like, you're going to cut my foot? You're going to cut my foot.
That seems like such an extreme... Yeah. If we were to break it down into basic terms, right? Basic things. If somebody's like, hey, I'm dealing with this ailment, instead of addressing the basics, you go to the extreme of, we're going to go to do this intricate surgery. Now, in modern times, it's the easiest.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they just want their money, bro. I felt like a number when I went to her. I felt like a number. I felt like it was just like, yeah, we're going to cut your foot. We can get you in. I can get you right in before Christmas.
But think of all the people who don't think like you and they want that easy way because losing weight is too much for them. They don't want to hold themselves accountable for the things they put in their mouth, for the reasons why they put so much things in their mouth, for the reasons why they don't go to the gym, for the reasons why they may not love themselves enough to put the work in, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people, hey, sign me up. Yeah. I'll take all the surgeries.
Yeah.
Whatever, just
I'll
throw
take
it
medication.
under the rug.
I'll take any drugs, anything.
So,
So I told myself, I was like, man, fuck that foot. You need to get healthy, bruh. Like, you need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I put the bag downstairs in the garage. I'm getting the weight equipment and all that, because if I can't go to the gym, then motherfucker ain't no excuse. You got a gym in your garage.
You used to go to the gym in the worst place, so.
Yeah.
You can make it work.
And I'm like, yeah, especially in the heat this summer, hell yeah, I'm going to hit that garage hard. I'm going to be sweating like a motherfucker. But yeah, so go ahead, talk about the challenge, our next step.
Yeah, so the next step is going to be, we're going to do a fitness challenge. And I guess we got to come down with the ideas, like what are we going to do? Because I feel like it should be a challenge of not results.
I have a suggestion.
Not results, but actual systems. Like for example, what we did. No matter what, you still got to post. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if you have more posts than everybody else, but you didn't post one day, you're out. I feel like that's what our challenges should be more like that. Instead of, because the result is going to come by default.
I don't know. I think it can vary because you can show up to the gym every day and say, yeah, I went to the gym today, I went to the gym today, I went to the gym today, and not crush it, right? But if you say, like, I want my legs to be bigger and more, like, muscular. That's my goal, right? Because I feel like they could be more muscular versus what they are now.
Yeah.
And I know as a default, abs and glutes are going to go to the party too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So... And that's going to be noticeable. But if I say for X amount of time, hey, yeah, I go to the gym every day. Hey, I'm going twice a day. I could be at the sauna. I could be doing like little
obviously
girly
working
things.
Out, like, yeah.
I'm just saying, how are you going to know? So if you say, look,
accountability.
I want my back to be 30 inches. I don't know. I want my biceps to be X amount of inches.
Yeah.
Then you can have like, oh crap, what kind of workout do I need to do to do that? I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, measure, but like, obviously not just go to the gym and be at the sauna for an hour. You gotta
work. It's good for you too, though.
You gotta put in the
I agree with you and you. This is me. I'm always doing the intro.
This man, he always do that.
Nah. But check this out. I feel like I agree with both of y'all, but maybe we should add 3 things to our challenge. Like, okay, post every day that you're doing some type of workout.
Okay, I like
your
that.
Story.
I like that.
What's your second? Like, what is your would you want your legs to be more muscular? Mm-hmm. So, like, I guess, I don't know how you would hold yourself accountable for that, but.
Like, find the workouts, obviously, that are targeting that, and then do that, like, let's say that particular workout 3 times a week. Because let's say I'm training for a fitness challenge. Then you have to do those things because you have to look a certain way, obviously. Mm-hmm. It's not about the scale so much. I don't really care about the scale. Yeah. Because muscle weighs more than fat. Blah,
for
blah, blah.
me, it would be more about the scale.
Yeah. And that's another thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's different.
Yeah, so I would be like, okay, post that you're doing some sort of workout every day. With the exception of maybe we need a rest day, like maybe Sunday.
Okay.
Or something.
But I don't think it's realistic. I mean, we can decide this now, but do you want to say work out 5 days a week, 6 days a week?
I say we should do 6. Because 75 hard is
every day.
For 75 days.
Yeah, I think, all right, so I believe maybe
I think one day
Monday
is fine.
through Friday we should go hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not go hard, but, actually.
Stick to a regimen.
Some type of schedule, right? Some routine. Mm-hmm. Saturday, if you want to go light, go light.
Like for a walk,
just anything. It just has to be something.
Oh.
A walk, like you said.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
But for me, it would be post every day about some activity. Mm-hmm. It would definitely be like a weight. I would, what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get a 6-pack yet. I'm going to have to get this down first. So that would be my junk. Like, I got to get my weight down. So those are 2 good solid things. What about you, though?
Okay. So I feel like we should also do kind of like 75 hard, similar to
Let's not do too much. Like, we have to be realistic.
Let the fear go, girl. Let me finish. That's fear.
No, it's not. It's proven that if you pile on too much, you have a higher chance.
You didn't even let me finish it.
I am hearing though.
You didn't let me finish. I said 75 hard. So you're gonna go
75 medium.
No. But I'm just saying. I'm just
flaccid.
Yeah. So instead of doing that, we're gonna have one day off. Okay, Sunday you can have a day off. Also, you gotta drink water.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do a gallon. Let's do half a gallon a day.
I think that's good.
That's good. See?
I think that's good.
Bruh, escuchame. Oh, and you gotta go for a walk a day because that's how you're gonna lose that. Going on walks. So it doesn't have to be 45 minutes. Let's do 30 instead.
Oscar, I'm just grateful to have you in my life.
You don't even
want this on camera, so when I beat your ass.
Because
I'm just joking though.
You listen to me sometimes. I'm not even done.
I'm just joking.
But you know what I'm saying? Like half a gallon of water a day. I work out at the gym. 30 minutes on a walk.
Or in a workout.
A workout, whatever. You can do push-ups, pull-ups, whatever. You guys want to do 30 minutes too?
Of?
Working out?
You have to do minimum 30 minutes to make it a successful workout.
Okay.
Like 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay. All right, cool. So 2 30-minute workouts, minimum. I do 45. When it comes to lifting.
Yeah, I can walk every day and then punch the bag.
Yeah, that's, boom. There we go. But it has to be at least 30 minutes each. Half a gallon a day. And what else did you guys say? You said something else too?
He said the scale.
Okay, so...
Me, it has to be the scale.
Okay, well for me too, because I'm trying to lose, I'm a little chubby right now. So we can measure.
But I don't think the scale part is going to matter as far as competition. It's just going to be like accountability, I guess.
Yeah,
like
but tracking is good to track. It's good to track though. Yeah. So I think we should do that every Friday or every Saturday. We're gonna weigh ourselves. And we should do a reel about it. We're gonna weigh ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna weigh ourselves. We can, I guess I can measure my arms, my legs, my back.
That's what weight trainers do. Yeah. Like bodybuilders and stuff.
So we can do that. When do you guys want to start?
We should start tomorrow. Today's Monday, but so what? Don't wait for next Monday to do stuff. Just start.
No. I'm just saying because that way we can measure ourselves and track everything. You know what I'm saying? Weight. What's important? What do you want? Like for you, for example, weight, and then your waist. Measure your waist. If you want to measure your arms or whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't really care about measuring my arms.
You just want to lose your waist.
Weight.
Okay.
I want to lose weight first. Like then let's get that. Like
okay.
That's it. Boom.
Okay. So tomorrow you're gonna weigh yourself. You're gonna measure your waist, because that's what's main thing. You can measure your waist, and we'll start with that. I'm gonna measure my stomach, my waist. I'm gonna measure my arms. I'm gonna measure my legs, my quads, and the whole this, and I'm gonna measure my back. And then we'll start with that, and we'll track that. We'll measure again, not this Friday, but next Friday.
The real question is, guys, you guys have la cinta de medir?
I do.
I don't.
Okay.
I was just gonna take my tape measure and be like,
yeah, you can do that. But you can buy it from the dollar store. I think.
Really?
I think they sell it at the dollar store.
Oh, okay.
Who got
Cool.
time
I
for
know
the
I have
dollar
that,
store?
but I don't know where I have that.
I don't
it's
have
one of
it.
those things.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm gonna step on a scale that you're gonna be like E.
Like blink. Wait,
You
I didn't know it has a red light.
The weighted one, the one with the little thing.
I don't know where to go for that.
To go to Planet Fitness, they have one in the bathroom.
Oh, we can
Did you
also
join
measure
them,
our
right?
BMI.
Yeah, I just don't have the machine to do that.
At the gym, they do.
That's true.
What is that?
So
Body mass or something?
index, yeah. So pretty much to how much body fat you have. You know what I
A
mean?
lot. My shit gonna say a lot.
No, a lot.
So are you guys good with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool.
You good?
Okay, so it's.
Oh, how are you gonna do your leg thing?
I'm gonna measure my legs,
Okay.
and I think just by photos, as the weeks go by, you'll be able
Oh,
to tell.
you guys want to do a picture a week or a picture a day?
A week.
A week.
Okay, so every day that we measure ourselves, picture.
Okay.
Front.
I mean, you could do however many you want, and you can post a weekly one. You know?
Yeah. So we'll do like tomorrow when we start. Picture from the front and the side. So one facing the camera and the other one sideways.
This and then sideways.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all down?
I'm down.
All right.
But we gotta post a reel of our weight, like tomorrow, all of us, and then talk about. We can put a clip of this in the reel too, and measuring ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, like make the content fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Interactive.
That's part of content too.
Yeah. And then as the week goes by, you know, like also I think it would be cool. It doesn't have to be like mandatory, but the water be an aspect too of the whole thing, like a reel about whatever, little things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about content for this podcast?
What do you mean?
Do you feel like we should post these? What we're talking about now about
Of course.
make it into a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so then okay, this is what we could do. Since we're doing another contest 2 week long for posting, the part of the rules for this new contest is that we must post skin in the game content as part of our posts at the very minimum once a week, and that we must post about working out at the very minimum once a week.
Yeah.
Very minimum.
Yeah. I feel like we should post once a day. Period. Not about working out specifically, but anything.
Yes, that's a given, because that was an old
I think once
rules.
a week is probably like
Too little?
yes,
So
easy.
twice a week?
Yeah, it could be a story or a reel. What do you want to do?
But a story, I thought a story didn't count. Because if that's the case, I shouldn't have lost, because I did post a story that day. It's true. I did.
No, there's a new challenge though. So.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, all right, let's post a reel twice a week about working out or something.
Okay.
So twice a week about working out.
We gotta write this
and
down.
Twice, we can run it back. Or twice, and twice a week about working out, and twice a week skin in the game. And then the rest of the week, lifestyle, work, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta post skin in the game every day.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clip.
For the contest.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip. Okay, for the contest, I get you. All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we could share whatever every day, but to qualify to stay in the running to be America's Next Top Model, we have to do two of that. and post every day.
All right.
So if you decide today I'm posting skin in the game, but you don't post anything else, you're still fine.
Oh, okay.
You know, but if you decide, oh, I'm going to post some life insurance, I'm going to post some design tips, I'm going to post some cooking stuff, and I'm going to post gym stuff. Cool. Because the more you post, it's just going to be better for you, obviously, for your brand. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right.
Does that make sense?
What about food? What about food?
What about it? You can post stuff about food.
No,
It's lifestyle.
No, that's another one.
Diet.
Number 3. All right, so 1 is working out every day. We already established that, right?
6 days.
6 days a week. Yeah.
All right.
Walk.
2 is you is legs, me is weight, you is like body muscle.
Well, I want to burn fat and get mass.
And 3 should be.
Well, he said water too.
Yeah.
Half a gallon a day.
Half a gallon a day.
Yeah.
And 3 should be what the hell would you just?
Food.
Oh yeah, food.
So I say.
What are you gonna sacrifice eating, or what are you gonna eat to,
No sodas.
Yeah.
No energy drinks.
Oh shoot!
Nah, I was planning already to get rid of sodas.
Yeah.
I actually told Maria yesterday. I'm like, I'm not drinking no more soda.
I think we should do no sugary drinks unless it's literally coming out of the fruit fresh. Okay. Because that's God's sugar. It's different.
Yeah.
But, and also I think that only 1 coffee a day. If you want to do coffee, just 1 a day. Okay? And
what about like junk food?
I don't really eat junk food.
Me either.
I'm not like concerned about that.
I don't need junk food. I don't need junk. I don't need.
I could literally open a bag of chips and have 2 chips and close the bag of chips.
The only thing that I have been eating a lot now, ever since I stopped doing like drugs and alcohol, is chocolate.
But if you eat dark chocolate, it's fine. It's not
I don't even like chocolate. I just eat it because I don't know.
Oh, I think the other thing should be only eat meat once a day. So you don't have to eat it for breakfast. You don't have to eat it for lunch, but you can eat it for dinner. Or you don't have to eat it for dinner. You can eat it for lunch.
All right,
what kind of meat?
He said we're done.
Well, are we talking about
Any
just
meat.
red meat?
Any meat.
Oh, you're talking about in general.
Any meat.
Oh shoot.
So in the morning, you can make yourself some oatmeal. You can have a protein shake. You can do chia pudding, eggs, whatever. For lunch, you can do a salad with a bunch of toppings. You're not even going to notice the meat. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I ain't tripping.
And
I was vegetarian for 4 years.
There you go. And then you can have a nice steak for dinner.
The fat
or
vegan.
whatever. Even though I would recommend the meat.
I told you about that, right? When I used to tell people I'm vegan, they would be like,
I just started, bro. Chill.
Nah, I was like three years in the game. And they were just like, I'm like, fat. You ain't never seen a fat vegan before? I used to rely on carbs a lot.
Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
a lot of people do.
Of course. All right, cool. That sounds good.
How do you feel? You guys go with
I feel good.
Yeah, I feel like this is going back to my challenge when I challenged myself to stop eating meat, and it was hard. But I got it done. And then after a while, I was like, it wasn't 4 years, it was like 3 years. I went 3 years strong on no meat.
But I will say, fish is acceptable.
I hate fish.
I love fish.
Or seafood is acceptable.
Okay,
because it breaks down differently in your body.
Okay, so we can do like, let's say, chicken for lunch and then have meat, have fish at night. Is that what you're saying?
If you want to.
All right, cool. All right.
But if you don't need to eat meat every day.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't, and I felt great.
Yeah, I don't need to eat meat every day. You're right about that.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Now we gotta run this back and write everything down.
Yeah.
No.
Come on, Captain Planet. We're here to save the planet. One person at a time.
I was like, 1, 2, 3. Let's get fit.
He heard hua. He's about to go, ah.
Okay,
All right,
so
cool.
yeah, this was great.
All right, bet.
So, what about the content stuff?
We just did it. We still gotta post every day. We still gotta post every day.
Okay.
No matter what, post every day.
Okay.
We have to incorporate this workout into it.
Okay, cool.
So let's talk about what I think you might want to talk about.
What?
The shit posts and stuff like that.
Okay. No, I'm cool now.
No, you cool?
Yeah, I'm cool.
So if I post a video,
But
be like,
here's the thing, though.
with a song, that's 1 point, bro. Because that is also
we
a
shouldn't
girly
even do
brand.
points. Fuck the points.
Oh, okay.
Let's see who sticks this out.
Okay, and I said let's say at least one, bro, because sometimes I can't do 3-4 posts a day.
No. We're eliminating the more posts.
Okay.
We're just saying fuck that.
At least one.
Once a day. Stick to your routines.
Okay.
Let's see who's in it for the long run.
Okay. All right.
But
Let's do
I think
it.
we're all gonna be in it. Don't you think?
Yeah.
But that's good though. Remember, it's
But you
not.
don't want. Where's the competition then? Like
Okay. Well, now we're competing on physical.
Yeah, we still have to post every day.
Yeah. Now the competition is physical.
Fine.
You ready to get big? Yeah, me too. Them quads, baby.
You can't
Them
see the
quads.
shirt, but my arms are
Yeah.
Man,
solid.
Like when I got out the Bink, man, I was fit.
I saw it. I was like, yo,
I was
my man
a
look
big
like
boy. I've always been a big boy. I've always had a little belly, but I was just like
solid.
Yeah, you look real Mexican there.
I was solid.
Yeah.
I was solid.
Like you're in the cartel kind.
Mexican. Cartel.
Like Cali Cholo,
Yeah.
like buff.
Yeah.
Let's get you there, bro. We'll get there.
I went bald over there because I started receding, and I'm like, no, I'm only 20 years old.
I started receding when I was 22.
Really?
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? This is the real deal right here. For all the haters talking about the shine.
It's okay because when he get up, he gonna get hair implants.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I want to be bald. I don't want no implants.
Yeah, I like being bald now because it's just like shave, get it over with, boom, you're done.
Lotion, boom. Yeah. That's
Oil is better.
What kind of oil?
Aceitico, a little jojoba oil, and put it in your face. Just take it all the way
Man,
up.
see, I need to get on that. I need to get on that.
All right, yo, I guess time's up.
Let's get it, man. Let's get this.
We'll post some visuals of the things we talked about.
Yeah, for sure.
And let's hey man, challenge your friends, man. Stop sitting on the couch eating chips and
if you go to the
BSing,
gym, are you doing some challenge? Tag Skin in the Game, guys.
drinking
We would love that.
beer, bro, like
We're here to build a community, so if you want to join us, join us.
Yeah. We don't care what your friends are doing.
yeah.
Just tag us on your success.
Let's get it.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
let's go. We'll repost you and everything on Skin in the Game.
Yep.
If y'all want to do the challenge with us,
Yep.
let's do it.
Yep, let's do it.
I think we need more people to like uplift each other. Like we're all on different paths. You established that. We're all on different paths. We have different goals. So it's like just because your goals are different doesn't mean anything. You can still join the group of encouragement to get to where you want to go.
Someone mentioned this to me to talk about mental health. We always talk about mental health anyways. But guess what? If you're working on your physical, your body, you're working on your mind, you're working on your spirituality, you're working on your emotional intelligence, guess what? You start feeling freaking powerful.
Yeah.
Once you feel powerful, guess what? All that negative self-talk, the anxiety, the freaking, what's that word? Depression.
Oh.
All that goes out the window because you're freaking battling, you're fighting yourself, and you're proud of yourself. You're seeing the results.
Pouring into yourself, loving yourself.
Guess what? Work on everything. All that shit goes out the window.
Yeah, and all you need is friends like them, for real.
That fight each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen to me, man. I'm not done.
No, man, I want to say, I know we're at the end, but that day, the day I went to go do the BUFO Oliveras, I had a crucial conversation with Oscar because it was, I'm sorry, it was maybe the next day.
No, it was a day of.
It was a day of?
Yeah, before.
Oh, okay. So that Monday we met and we had our little talk at the sushi place.
The next day you went to the BUFO?
I think I did it on Wednesday or Tuesday. I have to check my phone. But I had a crucial conversation with Oscar for over an hour. And I also had a really good conversation with Camille. And it was just like, everything was just like aligned, happening so beautifully. So yeah, we may fight, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, not fight, but we don't really fight.
We don't have to agree all the time.
We don't. But as long as you let your friend know, like, I care about you. I care about you.
And we're not always right.
Yeah, I'm telling you this because I care about you. Maybe I do gotta work on my tone. Like, don't be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you don't also want to change yourself too much.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
But I still got.
You don't want to overthink.
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
You know, but like you gotta tell them that you care. Like you're not just holding them accountable and being an asshole. Excuse me, for no reason, just to have a power ego trip and make yourself feel better than the other person. No, it's because we're challenging and doing this and calling each other out and doing these things because we care about each other. We want each other to grow, to make more money, have better relationships, live longer, healthier.
Look youthful.
Exactly.
Be better significant others.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why we do it, man. Not just to be out.
This guy is single, and he's the one that gives me the most relationship advice.
Sometimes people that give the best advice are not necessarily in the same position, Mm-hmm. And that's because they observe, they see things.
And we see things from a different lens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, let's end this by saying, I want to say our last words. I got this from him, and he probably got it from other people. Is like, peer pressure is good when it comes from the right peers.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
You? Any last words?
I'm excited to show you guys some cool things about spirituality.
I already did mine before. That was it.
All
I'm
I
Gucci.
hear is I.
I can only talk from my experiences. How about that? Fight me. Fight me.
Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Do that. Subscribe. The button's right there. Right there.
Oh, man, that was good.